so many things. Your mind is not silent. So I am talking, you are hearing my word also, and also you are hearing your mind also. મનમાં વિચાર ખેલી રહ્યા છે તે પણ ચલી રહ્યા છે તે પણ તમને સુની રહ્યા છે मेरो शब्द पनि सुनिरहेको छ सो यो मिक्सअप हुन्छ जब त्यस कारणले यसले यदि तिमीले राम्रोसँग सुन्यो भने मेरो प्रवचन पछि तिमीले कुनै ध्यान गर्नै पर्दैन काफी छ इफ यु क्यान लिसन देन माई मेडिटेसन एन्ड माई लेक्चर्स आर एनफ टु ट्रान्सफर्म यु. But problem is that when you listen, you also think. Your mind is active when you think, and your own thought also hearing. Your consciousness is also hearing your thought and also hearing my words. So it get mixed up. So that's why you have to do so many techniques. Otherwise, if you can listen with silent mind, no technique is needed. I will tell you how Bhagwan's lectures became very, very popular when he was in Bombay. He moved from Jabalpur to Bombay in 1970. And those days he was speaking in public in Hindi in Bombay. So there were many listeners. He used to give talk in a public park, Cross Maidan. It was like a Tudik Hill, very big field. And people up to 50,000 used to come to hear him. Like many wonderful Hindi lectures were given in Cross Maidan in Bombay. In India he was speaking Hindi and thousands of people started coming because his words is so beautiful. The people like his jokes and the way he talked. So slowly 50,000 people used to come in Cross Maidan to hear Bhagwan's discourses. 50,000. The Cross Maidan was very expensive. Bombay and everything is expensive. To rent the Cross Maidan, like if you rent, we have done some program in Tudik Hill. To rent the Tudik Hill, we have to pay heavy money. The government charge, no? Nothing is free. We have to pay for hall. These days, for big hall, I was trying in Delhi for our one-day event. I was surprised. The hall itself, just hall and music system, for one day asking for 20 lakhs rupees. Just hall and music system. Things, the space has become so expensive. But that day also, those days also, the Cross Maidan was costing about 50,000 rupees just for this space. When for the music system, decoration, other arrangements needed much money. And Bhagwan those days had moved just from Jabalpur to Bombay. He was living in a 3-room apartment, Woodland apartment. It was 3-room apartment. One room was for Bhagwan, and because he loved books, so drawing room was converted, big drawing room was converted into library. He had 1 lakh's book there. And there were another 2 small rooms where his caretakers were living there. 3 room, 1 drawing room. So that was apartment. It was purchased in that time in 3 lakh rupees in Bombay. That apartment was purchased for Bhagwan. People have done it, collected. It was not easy those days even to collect 3 lakh rupees. So many people donated, some donated a few thousand rupees. So the hall was Woodland apartment A1. I have visited that apartment. Because of Bhagwan's presence, that apartment has become a temple, very powerful temple, very transcendental energy in the whole compound. When you enter the Woodland there were hundreds of apartments, but enlightened master present is so powerful. The moment you enter into the Woodland, the whole Woodland has become like a temple for meditator. I used to feel energy on my third eye as soon as we enter into the apartment. It was because of his presence. His presence is so powerful. So 3 lakhs rupees apartment and only 2 room for his caretakers. And there were many people wanted to live with Bhagwan, stay with Bhagwan. And 1 drawing room where he was his library. He always carried books, so there was 100,000 books in the library. Drawing room. No space. So Bhagwan used to talk in cross Maidan, and people number started increasing from 5,000 to 10,000, 12,000. Later it became 50,000. 50,000 mansi jai suna hote. The people are unconscious, so they were not aware that how difficult it is to arrange a cross Maidan every day. The Maidan itself was costing 50,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees, Indian rupees. And then the music system. Because for 50,000 people you have to put loudspeaker everywhere, a speaker everywhere. So that was also expensive. And making a stage, as we make a stage in Tudikil, it was very expensive, no? So making a stage was expensive. And other arrangement. But people don't care about these things. They want to just hear the lecture and go. One guy, his name is Leru Bhai, young businessman. He was not very rich man, just young businessman, very young. Because businessmen become rich when become old, no? They were young, just started business. He was not very rich businessman, but he was affluent and he loved Bhagwan like anything. Madly in love with Bhagwan. So he used to pay all money every day. 50,000 for the hall, the cross Maidan, for music system, decoration, transportation, things like that. It is expensive, no? When we make in Tudikil, it used to sometimes cost more than 30 lakhs rupees. Here, no? You know better. 40 lakhs, no? Just one day, no? Tudikil, we used to pay 40 lakhs rupees for. So that time, the money, people were not, many people were not around Bhagwan. Sannyas had just started and only about, slowly sannyas was growing. So we had to watch. And then how many sannyasis? So it has reached 112. Then next month, how much? Yeah, 112. So very slowly it was growing sannyas movement. And the very rich people has not taken sannyas. So Leru Bhai alone was getting all the expense without asking anybody. People are unconscious. They used to go listen to Bhagwan, come back. Who cares how money come, how these things? No, nobody cares. One day Bhagavan asked that how the music system and lighting arrangement, how it is, and then he was told that Lerubai is doing everything. Lerubai was a very young businessman. No, he was not very rich businessman, just young, started his business, Gujarati. Bhagavan was very surprised. He said, no, well, it is too much for one person to pay every day. That big amount every day is not fair, not fair. Before Bhagavan thinking that everybody, all the businessmen, they were rich businessmen also with Bhagavan. Sannyas had just started. There were not many sannyasis, but just 100 sannyas. So Bhagavan thought that everybody is contributing. When he asked one day how you maintain the cost, then he was told that only Nehru Bhai is paying it. One guy. He was Akash of your age that time. And later, when he became son, in Pune, he was like our Raman. Sorry, Raman, like it. He's also very promoting in businessman, no? Young but very promoting business, like in Nehru Bhai. So then Bhagavan says it is too much. One guy pays this, that much money. What you do, the people who come, 50,000 rupees come. 50,000 people come to listen to my discourse. If they pay just 2 rupees, the cost can be met. So, it is too much for one guy, Nehru Bhai, to pay every day. And he's paying for months, no, without asking money for anybody. So for next day, what you do, when Bhagavan, I will speak, you just make a donation box, and my sannyasi were also very limited. I don't know exact number, but less than 200. So Bhagavan said all the sannyasis, they take donation box and move around the crowd and ask for 2 rupees. If everybody gets 2 rupees, it will be 1 lakh rupees. No? And somebody will give also 5 rupees. Somebody give 10 rupees. So cost will be. But everybody who is benefited by my lecture, everybody should contribute at least 2 rupees. I'm telling you a very surprising story which I have watched. So, first day, all these sannyasi, they move around with donation box and ask for donation. So first day and there was announced that the hall, the cross Maidan cost 50,000 rupees, and then music system cost this much, and speaker and cameraman, things like that. So first day some money was donated. No? And after the discourse, Bhagavan went back to his Woodland apartment, and then people gathered and they counted and they were happy. It was not enough, but the good amount has been collected. No? I don't know the exact amounts, I can't tell you, but good amount. People were happy. The first day, people were not aware. Second day will be more, third day will be more. People also bring money, at least 2 rupees. 2 rupees is nothing, no? Just 2 rupees, everybody should pay. Or if you like, they can pay more. So second day, also some money came, but less than first day. Less than first day. Then it was announced that everybody should donate at least 2 rupees because the cost is so much. And one young businessman was paying for so many days, no? It is not fair. So you are benefited by the lecture. If you are benefited by the lecture, at least pay 2 rupees. People are so unconscious. No? People are very unconscious and also stupid. No? People are stupid. So every day the amount started decreasing. I don't know first day, but first day people were happy because it was a good amount. But people thought that first day people were not aware, so next day will be more, and then third day will be more, but every day it was decreasing. And after a few days, it decreased very little. 50,000 people listening about tyag and meditation and लालच छोड़ो, एवरीथिंग सब सुन रहे हैं लोग हैं, लेकिन कौन छोड़ता है पैसा? कान से सुनते हैं, पैसा तो अपने पॉकेट में रहना चाहिए. तो आफ्टर 7 days भगवान आस्क्ड कि हाउ मच इट वाज कलेक्टेड. तो 50,000 आदमी में द कलेक्शन वाज लेस देन 1,000. 50,000 आदमी and collection was less than 1,000. Bhagwan, when Bhagwan was told, Bhagwan said, this is the last, yesterday was the last day of my public talk. I will never talk in public. People don't listen. They come for entertainment. If they cannot value even 2 rupees for my lecture, why should I speak in the mass? No? So I say, I will. From that day, he stopped public speaking. Bhagwan, you know, Bhagwan, he is very, when he becomes determined, he is very angry and also, he said from tomorrow, that day, in 70, it was I think 72 there, 72. So Bhagwan said, from tomorrow, I will speak only for people who will pay 50 rupees for my lecture. At least they will value 50 rupees for my lecture. So make it in a small room. 50 rupees mass will not come. Those days 50 rupees in 72, 50 rupees was like 5,000 rupees now, 50 rupees was valuable those time. So if the rent the hall, a hall itself will cost money. Hall will, they were Sangunanand Hall, so they were inquired, they were all asking for money. So even if 50 rupees collected and 100 rupees come, 100 people or 200 will come, that money will go in the hall. Not even enough. So finally, there is no solution. Bhagavan was determined, said, no, I will never give public speak. People don't value my lecture for 2 rupees. Why should I talk? So in hall, बाहिर को हॉल पनि महँगो थियो, हॉल भाडा दिए भने पनि नमिल्ने, अनि finally it was decided that Bhagwan will speak in his drawing room. So all the space was made in his drawing room. If you are not interested in my talk, you can leave, no? I'm also sometimes talk and you get bored, then I feel pinched, no? So if you don't interested, listen to this thing, you can leave any moment. I don't want to torture you. But those who are interested in this story can stay. So then Bhagwan, Woodland apartment, his own drawing room, because it was full of books, so books were arranged in some other place, his library, दराज किताबें को दराज थियो तो सब मेज गरेर त्यो hall, that Woodland apartment drawing room was made his discourse room, and ticket will cost 50 rupees. If people have to come, they have to pay 50 rupees. And the hall was not very big, so hardly 40 people could sit there. It was a drawing room, it was not a hall, it was a drawing room. So 40 आदमी जति बस्न सक्थ्यो. But anyway, the 40% pays 50 rupees, how much it becomes? Huh? 2,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees those days like 1 lakh rupees these days. No? 2,000 rupees are big money those days. So with that money, the food and other expenses of Bhagwan and other the supporters, because that was also a big problem. Sometime Lakshmi, I visited Woodland, I have seen the day, Lakshmi used to phone Bombay disciples, आज भगवान के किचन के लिए दाल भी नहीं है, सब्जी भी नहीं है, कुछ लेके आओ. No money. So, दो कि लोगों को इसकी चिंता नहीं होती है, लोग प्रवचन सुने त्याग, हाँ क्या अच्छा बोले और चले, 1 रुपया भी त्याग नहीं करते हैं लोग. तो मतलब ही नहीं ना उससे. तो भगवान का खाना पीना कैसे चलेगा इसकी कोई चिंता नहीं किसी. भगवान तो नौकरी छोड़ के आ गए हैं. So I have seen Lakshmi calling people that today there is no grocery in Bhagwan's kitchen. We need sabji, we need dal, and other people who are Bhagwan lover, they used to come with dal and sabji and tarkari. तो भगवान का किचन चलता था. लोग ऐसे insensitive हैं. So those 50 rupees started meeting the cost. 40 आदमी भी आ गया तो 2,000 रुपया तो हो गया ना. उस समय 2,000 रुपया बहुत होता था, बहुत होता था 2,000 रुपया. 70s की बात है. तो भगवान का किचन का खर्चा चलने लगा, मांगना नहीं पड़ता था किसी से. And when Bhagwan was speaking in a small gathering and with people who were paying 50 rupees, the best lecture has happened of Bhagwan in Woodland apartment. You know? The book of the secret, Alpha and Omega. You know? The quality, very high quality lectures. There are other तंत्र पुणे में हुआ. बट ऐसे ही बहुत very important lecture happened. No? The विज्ञान भारत तंत्र, book of the secret. There are many lectures. No? All happened there. Yoga Alpha and Omega is also 10 volumes. So when Bhagwan was gathering in the sincere listeners who were paying 50 rupees, his quality of lecture becomes very high. And Bhagwan said, from now I will never speak for free. जिनको सुनना है पैसा देके आए, नहीं तो नहीं आए. So that time it was a big criticism because 70s में संतों का प्रवचन तो फ्री ही नहीं होता है. वहाँ जो जाते हैं उनको भंडारा में फ्री खिलाया भी जाता है. So in local paper they printed, no? The critics they printed that Bhagwan is greedy. He is charging. Nobody in India never. It was first time, no? The lecture were charged. No Krishnamurti और जिनका भी लेक्चर सब फ्री होता था. महेश योगी, कृष्णमूर्ति, उस समय जो भी थे सबका फ्री था. लेक्चर में पैसा लेने का चलन भगवान ने शुरू किया. So it was big criticism in Indian papers that Bhagwan is very greedy. He asked for lectures and no prasad after lecture. यहाँ तो क्या होता है अभी जो राम कथा होती है इनकी मुरारी बापू की, उसका फ्री भोजन मिलता है. देखे हो ना तुम, हजारों लोगों को. और बागेश्वर बाबा का तो 10 लाख आदमी, 100,000 people, 200,000 people. They listen discourse, then they get free meal. Not 1 meal, 3 meals. बागेश्वर के यहाँ तो नाश्ता भी ना. 3 meals. Then people come. No? 10 लाख जो आते हैं सब सुनने के लिए नहीं आते हैं. ये चलन है जहाँ, वहाँ पर 50 रुपया लेक्चर का लेना बहुत क्रिटिसाइज हुआ. Bhagwan is very greedy, he is money-minded. He charged 50 rupees for his discourse. But from that day, Bhagwan stopped giving free lectures. Pune में भी जब आए तो it was reduced because there were many people, so 10 rupees. It started with, when Bhagwan came to Pune, I remember in 74, it started with 3 rupees lecture. Then 5 rupees became, lately it was 10 rupees. जब तक भगवान when Bhagwan left for Pune in 81, that time it was 10 rupees. But Bhagwan said, don't allow free. I don't want people who don't value my lecture. So his quality of, I have noted, his quality of lecture were higher when the audience was small. Like Bhagwan's lecture, first time there was no hall. When Bhagwan moved to Pune, there was no hall, so only one building, outside house, and Bhagwan was speaking in the veranda, Kausi, so Kausi Bano, veranda of Lao Tse house, where hardly 40 to 45 people can sit. No? But those days, the best lecture of Bhagwan happened. 45 जना मात्रै बस्थ्यो 50 त्यो आइतबारको दिन अलिक बढी मान्छे भयो भने बस्ने ठाउँ थिएन यता बाहिर भराङमा बस भराङमा सीढ़ी पर बैठ के लेक्चर सुनते थे जगह ही नहीं था तो उसमें भगवान ने बोला है अष्टावक्र महागीता हाँ उपनिषद तो भगवान ने कहा कि the smaller the audience and if there is a good listener then only I can give good lecture. If people are there, big number, and people are not sincere and not listening, then my quality of lecture will automatically down. So his best lecture has happened in Woodland, where it was charged 50 rupees per lecture. Book like Alpha and Omega. Vigyan Bhairab book. Began so अच्छा नाम बताता कौन किताब से वुडलैंड को all books were wonderful त्यो उस नहीं है ना गीता दर्शन त उहाँले मार्क्समा बोल्नु भएको थियो 14 थियो वुडलैंडमा 14 हाँ त्यहाँ ल्याउँथ्यो त्यो किताब ल्याउँथ्यो उसको यहाँ छ नि हाम्रो उसको किताब छ नि लेक्चरको छ all the lecture is of highest quality. I am the gate. Book of the secrets, है ना? All book of high quality. ते उसको किताब से पछाइले क्या छ नि सबै यहाँ होला के दुई चारवटा नाम भन्दा सबै नाम भन्नु पर्दैन Krishna the man and his philosophy. Krishna very dristy man. So the best quality of lecture happened, Bhagwan's happened when the crowd was small and people were listening. Bhagwan said that in my discourse, even if one person is forcefully blurred, sometimes लोग ले आते हैं ना दोस्त को चलो मेरे गुरु का लेक्चर सुनते हैं ना बहुत अच्छा बोलते हैं और कहते थे किसी को मत लाओ जब तक उसकी अपनी प्यास नहीं हो किसी को मत लाओ जबरदस्ती मत लाओ कोई एक आदमी गलत हो जाता है तो हमको बोलने में कठिनाई होती है मेरे लेक्चर की क्वालिटी एक बार तो ऐसा हुआ हमको आश्चर्य लगा भगवान लेक्चर दे रहे हैं है ना बोल रहे हैं उसके बाद बोलते हैं एक बार ऐसा क्या यू प्लीज स्टैंड अप वो आदमी घबरा गया क्या बोले प्लीज लीव द हॉल चौंसो ऑडिटोरियम में तो छोटा ही था जबकि ऑडिटोरियम में उसमें 100-150 आदमी ही पढ़ते थे मैंने प्लीज स्टैंड अप खड़ा हो गया आदमी प्लीज लीव द हॉल यू आर नॉट लिसनिंग योर प्रेजेंस इज डिस्टर्बिंग मी वो जा ही नहीं रहा था वो खड़ा हो गया फिर भी विदेशी था जा ही नहीं रहा था। बोला कि आई टेल यू प्लीज गेट आउट। तब भी नहीं गया तो भगवान बोले विल हैव टू कॉल वॉलंटियर टू टेक यू आउट। तब गया आउट। एक गलत आदमी आगे बैठ जा गया, मुझे बोलने में दिक्कत हो रही थी, क्योंकि वो सुन नहीं रहा था, ऐसे आ गया था, कोई पकड़ के ले आया। तो स्मॉलर द ऑडियंस, भगवान के लेक्चर ऐसे देखोगे। उसके बाद जो ट्रांसो ऑडिटोरियम में भगवान ने बोला है, उससे भी अच्छा तो जो ऊपर बोला है बालकनी में, जिसमें मुश्किल से 40 आदमी बैठते थे। किताब कैसी हुई थी? बुक ऑफ द सीक्रेट्स। आई एम सॉरी, माई वे ऑफ द व्हाइट क्लाउड। क्लासिकल किताब है, माई वे ऑफ द व्हाइट क्लाउड्स, है ना। अष्टावक्र गीत महागीता मैंने सुना है भगवान के बालकनी में। वो किस हाइट पर है? उसमें भगवान ने कहा है, मैं मुझे लोग तो अष्टावक्र महागीता अच्छा है, आप वॉल्यूम 1 सा दिखाओ तो, क्या होता मैं बताऊँ। भगवान बोले कि तुम लोग 50 आदमी सुन रहे हो, तो बड़ा सुंदर कहा है भगवान ने, बताते हैं वॉल्यूम 1। हम लोग जब अष्टावक्र महागीता फर्स्ट वॉल्यूम बोले, भगवान 30 आदमी थे सुनने वाले, 18 एस्ट्रोनाइट, 12 विजिटर, 18 आदमी फ्री और 12 आदमी टिकट लेके आए थे। तो क्या कहा है भगवान ने, सुनो। कहते हैं कृष्ण के गीता का बहुत प्रभाव पड़ा। पहला कारण, कृष्ण की गीता समन्वय है, सत्य की उतनी चिंता नहीं है। कृष्ण की गीता खिचड़ी जैसे है, इसलिए सभी को अच्छी लगती है। अब अष्टावक्र समन्वयवादी नहीं है, सत्यवादी है। सत्य जैसा है वैसा ही कहा है, बिना किसी लपेट के। सुनने वालों की चिंता नहीं की है। सुनने वाला समझेगा या नहीं समझेगा, इसकी कोई चिंता नहीं है। मैंने पूरा सीरीज सुना। आई वॉज वेरी फॉर्चुनेट दैट आई हर्ड द फर्स्ट वॉल्यूम ऑफ अष्टावक्र महागीता इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ भगवान विथ 30-40 पीपल। हम लोग 30-40 आदमी बैठते थे भगवान के चरणों पर। उसमें लिखा, उसमें भगवान ने कहा है, तुमको मैं सुनाना चाहता हूँ। ये खोजो तो इसमें इस लाइन का है, ये पहले शुरू में बोलूँ अच्छा, तो मतलब याद से तो कुरा जी बंधु आज भगवान कि या अभी तो मुझे 50 लोग सुन रहे हैं। जब मैं वुडलैंड में बोलता था तो सॉरी, जब मैं क्रॉस मैदान में बोलता था तो मुझे 50,000 लोग सुनते थे। मैं 50,000 से 50 पर आ गया हूँ बंधु ऐसा। और भगवान ने भन्नु ऐसा 50 भी बहुत ज़्यादा है कि भन्नु ऐसा भगवानले भने अष्टावक्र महा, इसमें इसमें पहिलो लेक्चरमा था, सुरु में ही था। भगवान ने क्या कहा मुझे याद है, अभी खोल के दिखाएं। इसमें फर्स्ट लेक्चर के अष्टावक्र शुरू गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै बोल्नु भएको छ। मुझे याद है, मैं था, I was fortunate that I have listened that wonderful discourse of Ashtavakra Gita in presence of Bhagavan, which is around 30-40 people. So Bhagavan said that when I was talking in Cross Maidan, there used to be 50,000. I am now happy with 50 people. I want people who can listen, who is ready to transform their life, जो अपने जीवन को बदल देना चाहते। मैं 50 में बहुत खुश हूँ। उसने कहा इतना खतरनाक बात कहा, और 50 में नहीं सुनेंगे तो मैं 5 में खुश हो जाऊंगा, लेकिन सुनने वाला मुझे चाहिए। 5 ही रहे लेकिन सुनने वाला चाहिए। 50 भी बहुत ज्यादा है। आई विल हैप्पी विथ 5। देखो तुम खोजो उसको, उसके पहले लेक्चर में शुरू में बोलने वाले। तो दैट फ्रॉम दैट डे भगवान स्टॉप गिविंग फ्री लेक्चर्स। वहाँ निकाले आज से मैं मुफ्त में बोलूंगा ही नहीं। गधों के सामने बोलना बेकार है। जो पैसा, जो 2 रुपया वैल्यू नहीं समझते हैं उनको क्यों मैं बोलूँ, है ना। इतना क्रिटिसाइज है उस समय, क्योंकि इंडिया में सत्संग में पैसा कभी किसी ने उठाया ही नहीं था 70 में तक। हर पेपर में छपा, बहुत ग्रीडी मास्टर है, प्रवचन का भी पैसा लेता है। भगवान तो चिंता करते ही नहीं है, क्रिटिसिज्म की तो चिंता करते ही नहीं है। इस तरह से भगवान के लेक्चर में टिकट चला। ये इसकी स्टोरी तो हमने बताया, ऐसे टिकट चला। बॉम्बे में वुडलैंड आए तो 3 रुपये से शुरू, सॉरी पुणे आए तो 3 रुपये से शुरू हुआ, फिर 5 रुपया हुआ, और जब भगवान गए अमेरिका तब तक 10 रुपया था। 10 रुपये में अमेरिका तुम लेक्चर भी सुन सकते हो, सब ध्यान से कर सकते हो। अभी ये बिजनेसमैन लोग, बदमाश लोगों ने विदेशियों के लिए 2000 कर दिया है, और फॉर इंडियन इट इज 1000। भगवान जब तक जीवित रहे, तो अमेरिका से लौट के भी आए, बहुत लोग कह रहे थे महंगी बढ़ गई हो गया, तो अभी 20 रुपया था एंट्री विथ ऑल मेडिटेशन अप टू 90। जब तक भगवान शरीर में रहे इट वॉज 20 रुपीज, नाउ इट इज 2000 रुपीज, है ना। ऐसे पैसा बढ़ता चला गया। लेकिन भगवान ने इसे कहा कि लिसनर मुझे बहुत कम मिलते हैं। तो दूसरी घटना, आई विल टेल यू अनदर स्टोरी। रजनीशपुरम, the original idea was to make a city for 100,000 people. 1,00,000 आदमी आए। जैसे अरविंद का मैंने कहा ना उस दिन, ऑरोविल की परिकल्पना अरविंद मदर की थी 50,000। 50,000 आदमी दुनिया भर से आए, सब दिया। तो अभी भी वो ऑरोविल तो चल रहा है। अभी now there are 5,000 people from different 50 countries, no? So but original idea is that there should be 50,000 people from all around the world, no? That is the original idea of mother. So that idea is not materialized one day, it will take time. Slowly it is growing. One idea was very ambitious. His idea was that 100,000 people should come from all 200 countries of the world. And there should be no religion there, Hinduism, Christianity, no nationality, and no money. Money free, religion free, politics free. क्योंकि आने के पहले मेन गेट पर भी पैसा जमा कर देना पड़ता था, एंट्री गेट के बाहर ही, है ना। जो those who were workers, they were whatever money they had, they used to donate to the commune, and commune was taking care of their medicine, their food, their accommodation, their clothes, and they have to work, no? So money free society. अरविंद का भी वही है, वो भी वही है, अरविंद का भी वही है, there should be no money. अभी भी Auroville is like that. People have to work, they have not to pay for anything. So Bhagwan idea was that, so many people came. Bhagwan was in silence. When Bhagwan went to America, he was in silence. From 83 to 84, he remained silent. Because Bhagwan's idea was not to speak, just to sit in silence. And his silence was very powerful. The meditation was called SAtsang, heart-to-heart meeting with a master. So he used to sit with us in audience hall, but that was the most powerful time, silent satsang. मौन बैठते थे भगवान, चुपचाप मंच पर, और म्यूजिक बजता था, सत्संग का रिकॉर्ड वगैरह है, तुम लोगों को सुनाएंगे. So that was my best meditation. Silent satsang, heart to heart meeting with the master. Every day, 1 hour, sometime 1 hour, 30 minutes. But when there was a lot of confusion and Sila started playing tricks and she wanted to leave the community, and when there were a lot of problem, then Bhagwan was forced to speak again. He was, although he has gone into silence forever, पुन्हा में भगवान ने कह दिया था 81 का 10 अप्रैल का इनका लास्ट लेक्चर. उस भगवान के दया से one thing भगवान has, when Paul told me to go to Nepal, I said, Bhagwan, I will miss everything. You are sending me Nepal from Pune. So many beautiful things is happening here. I will miss it. Then Bhagwan said, don't worry. When something important will happen here, I will call you. So he fulfilled the promise. When Bhagwan father left his body, he called me. I was there. 2 दिन पहले ही बुला लेते थे, है ना. आनंद मैत्री जी ने शरीर छोड़ा, उसके पहले बुला लिए हमको. So very important event happening. The master promise is promise. I was crying. Said, Bhagwan, I don't want to leave you. He told me to go to Nepal. You have to work. I said, I will miss everything. Bhagwan said, you will not miss anything. If anything important is happening here, you will come before it. तो जितने डेथ हुए भगवान के आश्रम में सब समय में पहुंच जाती, पहले ही 5 दिन पहले पहुंच जाता. भगवान पर छुड़ा फेंका गया, उसके पहले any important event, the master promise is a promise. उन्होंने देखो, फिर से तुमको कहता हूँ, मैं जब उन्होंने कहा ना कि तुम नेपाल जाओ मेरा काम करने के लिए, तो मैंने कहा कि भगवान इतना आपके पास ऐसी घटनाएं घट रही है, मैं चुप जाऊंगा. बोले नहीं, जब भी कोई इम्पोर्टेंट घटना घटने होगी उसके पहले तुमको बुला लूंगा. सो आई वॉज ऑलवेज देयर. जब भगवान के पिताजी ने शरीर छोड़ा, विमल कीर्ति ने शरीर छोड़ा, उसमें भगवान पहले उसका डेथ हुआ है, विपासना का डेथ, सब डेथ में हमको बुला लेते थे. भगवान पर छुड़ा फेंका, एनी इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट आई वाज देयर. नो, भगवान हैज फुलफिल्ड हिज प्रॉमिस. So when we gave his last lecture, 10th of April 1981, just before few days he called me. I don't know why. No? I was there from 1st of April. On 10th April and 81 he gave his last lecture. Then he announced that I will never speak again. They went into silence. His actual idea was that he will go into remain silent, but in end of 84, because the problem in Rajeshpuram, he was forced to speak. It is very painful for him to speak. If you listen to his first lecture, it is so painful. It is very difficult for him to speak. By force he has to speak. Then many people were there. Over 10,000 people had gathered from all around the world. Everybody was not a good listener. So Bhagwan has difficulty talking into the big hall. So you will watch all the then Bhagwan said that no, I will speak only in a small gathering where people are ready to listen. I don't want 10,000 people. You can play the video next morning. तो राजेशपुरम का लेक्चर सब देखे हो ना, सब 20, 25, 30 आदमी. chosen few. I will speak in presence of chosen few. है ना? And so there was big hue and cry, but we will miss other. The Bhagwan said, you will not miss. In the night I will speak with chosen few. तुम तो दिखाओ राजेशपुरम को एउटा दिखाओ ना, मेरो कुरा सबसे प्रमाण गर्नुपर्छ. 30 आदमी से आदमी कभी नहीं रहता था. Then next morning, Bhavan ka next morning, 10 o'clock, you can play that video. So people can watch. But I cannot speak among the people who are not good listeners. If you are not good listener, my quality of lecture will go down. So that was a problem. So I tell you the story, how his lecture was ticket. Before it was up to 81, 82, it was free, but when he came to know that Liru Bhai is paying everything, then it was charged. And that is the story why his lecture there. Then other master, Sadhguru bhi ab charge karte. Then other master has also have dared to charge for his program. But otherwise, धार्मिक प्रोग्राम में टिकट कभी नहीं लगाने की किसी के बाप की ताकत नहीं थी. भगवान ने लगाया तो इतना गाली सुनना पड़ा भगवान को, इतना गाली सुना. But Bhagwan does not care for people's opinion, no? So, my dear friends, I will request you, if you have to listen his best lecture, that has happened in Woodland, up to March 74. If you want to listen his best lecture, it has happened in Woodland, or छोटे से scholar. Then if you have to go to second best lecture, in Pune when he was talking in balcony. Again, 40-50 आदमी है ना. Best lectures, Ashtavakra Mahagita, My Way of the White Clouds. My Way of the White Clouds is like a poetry. Such a beautiful book, no? It's not like a prose, it is like a poetry, it is like a music. Bhavan said that this type of lecture I cannot give in the masks. I need a listener who can listen, who can really listen. So, my dear friends, if you have to listen, read his best lectures, and his lecture is more than enough. I will repeat it when he was asked that you have so many meditation techniques, so many therapy. One lady has asked that I'm confused, Bhagwan, what is the best for me? But which therapy, which meditation program I should join? Then Bhagwan said, if you can listen, the best is my discourse. If you can listen, don't need anything. So, if you can really listen, his lectures can transform you. The lecture of tonight was such a powerful. आजको lecture कति राम्रो म अफै गर्दै दिन सकेन. कस्तो राम्रो lecture थियो हैन. राम्रोसँग हामीले सुन्यो भने his discourse से जान्छ. Buddha and Mahavir has also said that the best disciple are Shravak. For them, my words is enough. Shravak, and ladies is Shravika. Listening enough for them. No, listening my word is enough. Somebody who is not that mature, then they need meditation. Sadhak and sadhika. तो बुद्ध ने कहा कि घबराओ मत. अगर मेरे सुन के जैसा बोधिधर्मा, सारिपुत्र, महामोद गल्याण, ये लोग सुन के ही मुक्त हो गए. एक ध्यान नहीं करना पड़ा. The best disciple of Buddha, they just became enlightened listening to him. Sariputra became enlightened in 7 days. When he came to Buddha, he was following other master, Rajagri. He was born in Nalanda, very close to Rajagri. Very interesting story. So, he saw a Buddha Bhikshu and asked him that, who are you and what is your religion? The Buddha Bhikshu was very simple. He said, I don't know much. My master is in Rajagri. If you want to know about my religion, you should come to my master. So Sariputra and Mahamudra both were friends. They were born in Nalanda. That's why we will find his samadhi in Nalanda. So he went there to see Buddha. He was enchanted by his presence. He was already doing meditation with other masters for many years. He was very seeker of truth, both Sariputra and Mahamadhugalyan. Buddha told him to just stay with me. What I have to do? No, nothing. Listen to my lectures. Every day Buddha used to speak. 7 दिन में Sariputta enlightened. 7 lectures. 15 दिन में महामौदगल्याण enlightened. तो जो ये लोग इतने क्वालिटी के थे, इनको कुछ ध्यान नहीं करना पड़ा, सुनना ही काफी हो गया इनके लिए. They were so elevated souls. So Buddha has said that the best disciple will be Shravak and Shravik. Just listening will be enough for them. But if you don't transform by words, then do also meditation. There is nothing wrong. But the second best will do meditation, and through meditation they will become aware. No? So the best one will become enlightened just listening to me. Second way will do with my meditation. No? So listening to Master is also very powerful meditation. That's why I have told you all this story. भेटे ना जो? नहीं ऑडियंस दिखाने को when you भेटे ना, जैसे भगवान ने कहा कि 50,000 से मैं 50 पर अच्छा हम कल खोज के लाएंगे, कल दिखाएंगे. पहले ही फर्स्ट लेक्चर में 50,000 से मैं 50 पर राजी हो गया हूँ, और उससे भी खुश होगा अगर 5 लोग भी सुनने वाले मिल जाए. आई विल हैप्पी विद 5. और मैं मुँह बोली खोल दे रहा हूँ, मैं सुना छोटे लेक्चर. ठीक है फ्रेंड. सो माई रिक्वेस्ट इज become a Shravak, Shravika, become a good listener. But when listen to Bhagavan, don't allow other things to play in your mind. Even if you listen for half an hour, good. They don't need to listen for full lecture. Full lectures are 90 minutes, mostly lectures are 90 minutes. There is no need. Even if you listen 15 minutes, listen with total attention. No? That will bring a transformation. That was my request. No? अब हम लोग बैठक पूरा करो, 11 बज सके. क्या कहते? Music you want to dance or we have to go to sleep? 11 बज already. I think we should go for sleep. It's too late. It will be too late. Thank. So tomorrow we will dance. It's already 11. So let's go and sleep. And tomorrow we will. Tomorrow I have to go for my program in the morning, but evening we will back that. So just I will. भगवान को दिखाओ. कौन दिखाओ नहीं?
Slow fast कौन दिखाओ?
Slow. चल थाम लिया दिखाओ नहीं. Slow होते दिखाओ. भगवान को चित्रबाट पनि शक्तिपात हुन्छ. हेर्नुस् कस्तो पावरफुल हुनुहुन्छ. पहिला भगवानले शक्तिपात गर्दाखेरि मान्छेलाई पुरानोहरूले यसो गर्नु चाहिँ धेरै बेरसम्म गर्नुपर्छ. पछि उहाँले भन्नुभयो कि माई प्रेजेन्स विल डु शक्तिपात. अनि उहाँ टच गर्दै छोडिदिनु हो. इफ यु आर सेन्सिटिभ, माई प्रेजेन्स विल डु शक्तिपात. अब वी आर वाचिङ अनदर म्याजिक that his picture can do this Shaktipat. They are also magic. His picture, his video does the same effect which was happening when he was touching our third eye. Same thing is happening by his picture. This is the most refined form of Shaktipat for mass. You just watch and experience yourself.